Welcome to dev4me. At the beginning, the user logs in with his username and password. At the home screen, the user can edit an existing app or create a new app. The user is giving the application a name. In our example, we create a health tracking app. In this app, the user will monitor his health status. We add a description. And we choose icon for the app. After we save, we can see at the right side of the screen in the emulator our application. Once we log into the app, we can see it's empty. In the IDE, we navigate to the Items tab and create new item. Items are the data model of the application. We create a tests item, which is the health status measurements. We choose icon for this item. And save. Now we add properties to this item. Each property has a type, which can be text, number, date, time, picture, or other item. After we save the item, we can see at the emulator that the item is created, and if we create instances, we can edit the instances. We get a chooser or a picker according to the item property type. We can see that for a numeric property, we get numeric keyboard. For properties of type date or time, we get date or time pickers. We create another item. This item will describe medicines we have at home. We provide the description for this item as well. And we choose icon. Again, we create properties. we can see that for the property we can edit the identifier and each property. All the data is saved on the cloud, and the user does not have to know what is a database or how to connect to a database. Now we create a new item. This item describes the medicine we take and when we take them. We use a date and a time, and the third property describes which medicine we actually took. As we can see, we can use the medicine set home item we already defined. Once we saved, we can see that the new item is created, and once we create instance, we can edit it. We choose date, time, and we get to choose from the item instances of the medicine set home. Now we navigate to the Action tab. Action is a function that the user can describe in his app. We create an action that calculates the average pulse. We choose a description for this action and an icon for the action. The operation describes what this action does, and each operation has parameters. We choose the average operation, and we calculate the average on the item tests on property pulse. We navigate to the Actions tab and run the action. We can see the results. Now we create another action. This action will send an email to my nurse. And in the operation, we can choose the send email operation. Now we have to define the parameters needed for sending email. We enter the nurse email. We put the doctor in the CC column. The subject of the message. And the actually message will be my pulse. Now we create another action. This action will send SMS for emergency services. We will later use this SMS action to alert once an emergency is happening to me. We choose the send SMS operation. We enter the number of the SMS and we enter a message. The message says my blood pressure is too high. Later we will see when we are going to use this action. If I click on the action, then the SMS is sent. Now we navigate to the Event tab. We add a new event. This event will automatically send SMS when my blood pressure is too high. Now we choose which action will run once this event will occur. We choose the action we created before and we define a trigger. The trigger will cause the event to happen. In our case, once average pulse will be greater than 200, we will invoke the action SMS emergency service. We can choose a color and a background for the app. Once it's refreshed, we can see we have a beautiful Metro style app. Now we will add an instance to demonstrate the event. And we can see that the event invoked. Each app can be pinned to the start screen and can be invoked without entering the emulator itself. Thank you.